Oh.
It is good to see you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and Link, Keeper of the Master Sword. Your blade has been fully restored. Go on then, Link. Draw it once more.
Great Deku Tree. Thank you so much.
What up,
There
Nepkate?
is no need for thanks. I merely watched over its renewal.
It is amazing that a sword can heal itself, no matter how badly damaged it becomes.
It can do more than heal. The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes. The potential of this fabled blade may well be limitless. Truly the work of a goddess.
A sword that grows ever stronger. The Master Sword.
Interesting.
What is that?
Yes, Zelda. Ooh. Oh.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda. You who carries that fragile sword. A link. Raru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
Ooh. His arm is tore up. That's when Zelda gets zapped to the past. And it looks like Link is saved. That's amazing. Let's see what happened to Zelda. Oops. What up, Gerudo? And she gets zapped to the past here. This is where Age of Imprisonment starts. So cool.
What? Oh dear. Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Raru. King Raru of Hyrule.
King Raru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
Yep. It means you're in the past now. You made it to Valmeadow. Congrats.
as I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
Your blood connection, huh?
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear, you don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle, hmm?
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
Good to see you again, Gerudo. There's 18 of these movies. And it kind of lays out everything. Let's watch one more.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
Pretty far, little.
Is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
I basically beat the game. I'm just watching a couple of these videos again. Ganondorf.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
Gosh. And then Moldova's to get him. To attack the king.
Molduga are approaching our position!
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
There were so many of them. But why would they...
First taste of Raru's power that we see. Fight with Sonia and Zelda. Hey.
That blast wiped out all the Molduga! How is that possible?
So brute force will not be enough.
Strong little thing.
The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
A miracle.
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo. For taking
Yeah, I
so
see
long
that.
to accept your repeated invitation.
Good to see you again, buddy.
It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom. To serve it faithfully.
A welcome appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
Dang, bruh. Ganondorf is just amazing.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
How you been, Miracle? You been doing okay, buddy?
The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home. But Zelda, there is more on your mind than just that.
Huh?
You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But you also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda. But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia.
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had been originally appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated, and he refuses to back down from any challenge. He is very strong. And his heart is good and true.
Ah, I can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
Wow. That's amazing. All right. Let's get back to our search. All right. I love how fast this game loads. It's a Switch 2 edition for you. Hmm. Here we go. Here we go. Where? Where's the island? Oh, it's way up there. Or maybe not. His eye. Is it closer to the ground, maybe? Doesn't make sense. See, way up there. That's pretty high. Hmm. uh, so it's way up there. How in the world do I get up there? Okay. Wait, what is that? Ooh. Goodness gracious, I can't even get any higher right now. What is up there? Like I'm at the top of this thing. And now it's time. Get the hover bike going. Good to see your quest fail. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Hmm. So it's even higher. That's actually insane how high that is. Made it to the island so high up. Insane. Looks like we already found the treasure. But we went so high up for what? Hmm. Hmm. Oh snap. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hey Joseph. Yeah, I guess I was just gonna try to 100% the game. This thing is kind of confusing though. I was I got linked up with a TikTok live agency on here on TikTok here, and you know they just kind of help you. They give you tips and stuff, and then you know on how to best live stream and stuff, and sometimes there's like special giveaways and stuff, and this week I got um a traffic boost. So basically, you know, they give me people, you know, free traffic, and it started yesterday, so I had a traffic boost yesterday and today, and there was like almost 300 people in here at one point. I was doing my best to, you know, entertain and kind of let them know who I am, but you know, it was a lot, and I just I was doing what the agency says, putting the, you know, the things that they told me into practice. And it was really cool having so many people in here. But of course, not everybody who comes in is going to be interested in what you do, so you kind of have to let them know who you are and stuff like that. You can make the most of the traffic boost. But I thought it was really cool. Can't seem to get this thing right. So I thought it was really cool. Really cool to have that opportunity. Hmm. Yeah. You came in like at the end when everybody was leaving. Um, but early on in the during the boost, it was like 200, 300 people. It was really cool. You should you should come check it out. It's gonna happen every day this week at 7:30 a mountain time. So I don't know what time that might be for you, but yeah, it was definitely a lot. But it's pretty cool. The agency's gonna, like I said, they're gonna do it every day at 7:30 Mountain Time, exactly at 7:30. So, oh, that was really cool. So if you're ever free, you can just poke your head in and see, kind of see. And kind of check out what's happening there. Can't, can't Yeah. So 7:30 Mountain Time on the dot. Nah, you good, man. I'm it's all effort, you know. I've been really striving and putting in the effort, and it's kind of, I guess it's paying off a little bit, God willing. I mean, you could always be a mod again. Thank you. Sounds good. Sounds good. One moment, because I'm a little confused on this part. I'm gonna watch this 30-second video. Yeah, so, you know, because it could get pretty crazy with so many people. And I guess I'll see if I can mod you. And then kind of go from there. So you can mute people, you can uh yeah, so you can, looks like it says you can mute people, and and block people. So that'll be super duper helpful. Because there was one person who came in and they were like talking about ice and everything. I was like, dude, not the place. Not the place. But of course I didn't say that. I was just trying to, just kind of ignore it. But oh yeah. That's why I said you have to do what you love. Because if you do what you love, you're just gonna keep doing it anyway, you know? That's my advice. I mean, I love Zelda games, Pokemon games, so it's a natural thing that I would do even if I wasn't streaming. So for me, it's about having the consistency. Uh, you know, if you stream 1 hour a day, that's cool. If you stream 30 minutes a day, that's cool, but just being consistent with it. And I have a plan. I post 3 times a day, and then I stream for an hour or two, and then that helps me meet new people, more followers, and then more supporters, more people who have common interests. So that's uh that's my plan. What do I? Oh, I see now. And just the consistency. I mean, I know I'm the type of guy who I probably have to put a little more effort in than the average person. if I'm gonna do this. So I'm just the agency is free. It's they're a TikTok live agency, and um apparently they're a verified TikTok live partner. Verified partner. So um really interesting. You know, I don't know what the incentive is for them to help us, but um, you know, they they help us, you know, and maybe they get benefits from TikTok for having more helpers. I don't know. But you know, they help us. But yeah, it's a free agency, but there are a lot of sketchy agencies too, and you just have to be careful because um some people just they ask you to join their agency, and then they do a lot of sketchy stuff behind the scenes. So you got to be very, very careful. Um, if you get like a random message and they're like, "Hey, join my agency," I probably wouldn't, but I would look for, if you're gonna do an agency, um, see if they have official TikTok pages and Instagram pages and stuff, and then you could look into them like that. Because there was one agency, the agencies, they can have a lot of control over your account if you give it to them and stuff. And some people don't know that. Um, like they can spend your money for advertisements if they want to, if you give them access to that. And that stuff is kind of already active by default. So if you give the wrong person access to your account, the wrong agency, then you're gonna be kind of really messed up. And a lot of people don't know that. Ugh. I turned a lot of my permissions off for agencies and stuff. And so um after I did that, I was just kind of I wasn't really actively looking for an agency. Sometimes they might reach out to you if they see potential in you, I guess. So they kind of reached out to me, and they uh they let me they asked me to join. Yeah. So you got to be very careful, and if you're gonna join an agency, first, you can reach out to your own agency, yeah, but if somebody reaches out to you, then see if they're legit first. You don't want to get messed up. Okay, understood. Testing, testing. Hmm. I hate that. I think that happens to me sometimes. Like a video that I scrolled past would just keep playing. So random. I need to get right here. And then it will be super annoying. Oh, it's right here? Yeah, this must be it. I didn't see this on my first pass through here. Wonder. Thanks for the goal. For the go populars. And that's it. Other sages will. Yeah, but if you were super interested, you could most likely join the agency too if you wanted to. Off Monday? No idea, man. I haven't really thought about it yet. I'm thinking just maybe hit a movie up. Wanted to hit a movie. Um, but every time I say I'm gonna do it, I get too lazy. And I never do it. And I end up like watching Netflix or like something like Disney Plus or something. But hopefully I can find something. The housemaid? I see. I'll look into it. Sounds interesting. What is it about? Oh, okay. He's known to be in movies like that. Well, not really known, but you know, you know what I mean. She's like that person kind of person, babysitter. Wow, sounds like a plot that is um very cliche. Very cliche. I see. I'll definitely, I'll definitely look into it. I've been looking for a good movie to watch. I've been super bored. A movie? I don't know yet. I didn't even look at what's available. So I'm hoping that I can find something ideal. But we'll see, I guess. We will see. This hover bike is a little crooked. I can see that I didn't align it correctly. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Understood. It looks interesting. I mean, I'll probably be interested in it because I like Planet of the Apes. But we'll definitely see, you know, what I end up seeing. Ever since I started streaming, I noticed there's an influx of other people streaming and stuff. Just talking to the camera. Like, man, these people must be really interesting. Ooh, nice one, Tula. Ooh, ah. Where is his vulnerable block? There it is. What do you mean? I mean, people are streaming at all times of the day. And, you know, like I said, there's... In the... Oh, yeah. Definitely, I did notice more people. Just as I scroll. As I scroll, I notice people more and more streaming, and there's even like some groups of people, like, you know how people can do like battles and stuff. I just noticed lots more people. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Twitch is hyper niche. I mean, you're really just gonna be watching more, you know, more so people gaming or doing in real life streams and stuff. I mean, other than that, you know, you're not gonna see too much out of Twitch. But TikTok is it's built for more variety, so that makes a lot of sense. I um I stream to multiple platforms because Twitch is known for gaming, and it has a very interesting and strong community of people who love games. So since I'm like you know, a gaming streamer, it just makes a lot of sense for me to have a Twitch. Um I like TikTok too, of course. Can't go wrong with it. um no, I didn't make affiliate. I have to get an average of 3 viewers over 4 different days within a month. And it's average too, so you know, it's not just you view it and then it counts as one. It's an average. So if I stream for 1 hour and I get three consistent viewers in that hour, then it will be 3 divided by 1. That's 3 average. If I stream for 3 hours long and I get 9 consistent viewers within that 3 hour stream, 9 divided by 3 is 3, right? If I stream for 4 hours and I get 12 consistent viewers in those 4 hours, 12 divided by 4 is 3. So within a stream, I have to get an average of 3 viewers, right? So it's and of course I can, you know, I can ask people, you know, to assist me and sit in the stream, which ideally you want to. Um, and you know, I might do that, but I've been noticing, yeah, I mean, you know, all you gotta do is just sit in it, you know. And it's funny because the viewers, they don't even have to have a Twitch account. They can be ghost viewers too. That's what I read. they can be ghost viewers, which is cool. Really cool. So that's really something that I might consider, because once you become an affiliate, you start to get paid for the people who sub to you. You start to get paid for your subscribers. So it's really cool. Um, really cool to have that. Affiliate. You're right about that. I don't want to say that too, too loud, but yes. Even I think watching from the phone also, right? So there's a lots of different ways. That you can get affiliate. Okay. I'm gonna go get my phone charger. 1 second. Hmm. That's a that's a perfect connection there. Awesome sauce. I think I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna see if the ghost viewer thing works. And then I'll join on my phone and on the computer. I'm just trying to see if it works. So I can be an affiliate. Yeah. This is good. I think the back wheel is a little messed up. Yup. If it works, it works. Oh snap. Oh snap. Sorry, I don't have a lot of time for this. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it here. So we'll see what happened. What do I need to do? Let me show you real quick. Sorry about that. Um, on Zelda notes, it says I need to collect all of sage the sage's wills. And then after that, it's nothing really heavy. It's just like find every cave, find every well. And stuff like that. Yeah, the sage's wills are very difficult. Um, they're like all in the sky, and then some of them are like behind extremely difficult mini bosses. Others are just on these very small islands that are extremely hard to find or even land on. And also, um, yeah. Dude, he almost got an arrow at me with a rocket on it. That would have hurt. Um, so you know, the sage wills are just ridiculous. I'm also looking for the old maps. Old maps give you a location of a very unique item in the depths. Sometimes, well, something's right there. Some of these old maps, I've already found the unique item. So when I find that old map, it tells me. Yeah. When I find the well, somebody's. When I find the old map for something I already found, it's like, oh, you found that item already. And so that's kind of that. I was thinking of the next game I wanted to play. I low-key want to play Zelda Link's Awakening, the new one, on the new one on the Switch, obviously. So I wanted to. You haven't been ever played it? Dang. That would be the next Zelda game I'd like to play. I mean, I think I played like all the Zeldas except there was one point in my life where I wasn't playing many games. During that time, the 3DS was popular. And so games like A Link Between Worlds I never got to play. Or games like well, there it is. How do you get it? In games like are these people I don't know, Ghoster. What do you mean? So games like A Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes, you know, the games for DS and 3DS. Just never got to play. They're just talking, man. It's all good. Here's Eve. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Whoever sent that is crazy. How am I gonna get that? Okay. Remember, I'm multi-streaming, so some things I don't see unless I go to the site. Or maybe I usually would see something, though. Well, okay, so how can I get that? If I jump down there, It's just gonna fall. Any solutions? Probably not. Let me see something. You play Echoes of Wisdom? I did not. That's another one, but I wanted to, me personally, I wanted to play Link's Awakening first because it has the same art style. And it might be a sequel because usually when games have the same art style, they're sequels to each other. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, etc. So I don't know for sure. It might be. I think I have an idea. I think I know how to get this thing. So I wanted to do Link's Awakening at least, and then play Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, it's like a chibi Link with the eyes. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's a very unique art style that we haven't seen before. So it's really cool. You already found the treasure shown on this old map. Nice. Most of these old maps I found already. Because when you search the depths, if you search hard enough, you'll find lots of treasure. I guess you should probably search the Sky Islands before you search the depths. That wasn't explicitly told, but it's probably best you do. You miss Wind Waker Lane? Nah, I get it. Um, he's really cool. When he first got released, everybody was a little skeptical, just like you're saying. They were wondering why does he look like this? Is this cop out for the GameCube's graphics, or was this intentional? What's with the cell shading? But I think people eventually grew to love it. It was very controversial when it came out. I mean, most things are when it first comes out, but people grow to like it. I sure did. Wind Waker Link, he got a couple more games, but you know, on the DS, he got Phantom Hourglass, um, Spirit Tracks. So you know, I think that where is this thing? course, you know, it wasn't like a on one of the main consoles. But it's still Toon, you know, it's still in that art style, still Toon Link. And Wind Waker Link, man. I like how they call him Toon Link because the way he battles and the weapons he have, it's so comical. Like if you you know, so I think Toon Link is very fitting for a name. Like if you where is this? Is it higher up? Oh, it is. It might be. Like if you play his game, he has a weapon called the Skull Hammer. And like it's like a comically big hammer that he swings. And the way he swings it is just so funny. So I think the name Toon Link is very fitting for him. And also his, like you were saying, his fighting style is really interesting. He fights very almost like he's dancing very elegantly, but also extremely fierce. Yeah, and of course, you know, he's also in Smash Brothers, and his fighting style comes through in Smash Brothers also. So yeah, Wind Waker Link is something of legends. It's actually really funny because in his game, The Wind Waker, the people in his time, they value and they highly respect the hero of time. Obviously, you know the hero of time is um, the Link from Ocarina of Time, right? Mm-hmm. Definitely a treat. So he highly respects people in his era. They highly respect the hero of time. They hold him as a sacred hero, right? Um, but by the time you are playing, you know, with Toon Link, um, he becomes a legend all on his own because at first in the beginning of the game they're like, ah, this is just a normal kid. He's not a descendant of the hero, blah blah blah. But then I would say by halfway through the game or a little more than halfway through, the King of Red Lions is like, wow, Link, you truly are a descendant of the hero. I don't know if he meant that like literally or if he meant that in a flattering way based on, you know, Toon Link's tenacity and skill. But I think that he is a descendant of the hero. You know, that's just my personal opinion. Just it makes no sense for him not to be because, um, of course, everybody thinks he's just a random kid who just showed up and and beat Ganondorf somehow. But that's impossible because the hero, the princess, and the evil man, the evil entity, they're bound by fate. So they're always gonna meet in whatever eras they're born into. That's the legend. So was it fate that they met or was it just a random occurrence? I don't know. I can't say it's random. It just makes no sense to call it random. That's just my opinion though. I'm running out of Zonite. I say there's no way in the world that Toon Link is just a random kid. He has to be a descendant somehow. Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Of course, that's just my opinion, but based on everything we know about the legend and everything, there's no way he's just a normal kid. That's the perception, but yeah, definitely. Hmm. I don't mind the lore. Of course, like you're saying, it'd be nice to have um clear answers, but the lore, it gives you something to talk about too, so it's really cool. I commend it. Ooh. Another mark on the map. Oh yeah, that's cool. I know there's a couple anime, there's a couple of Zelda mangas. I went to Barnes and Noble and I saw. I mean, I need to get it. I need to get them literally, but oh shoot, I saw the manga for. It says Zelda Ocarina of Time, and then I saw the manga for Majora's Mask, Four Swords. It's so odd, like Minish Cap. Ooh, done. I just saw the manga for all like the mainline games. Oh, I understand. They don't appreciate the greatness of Zelda. Understood, understood. But But nah, that's I'm almost done. I only have 2 more sages, wills, and then 6 more old maps. Pretty cool. But yeah, if you dang, somebody must have been having a yard sale, huh? Not bad. Cool. So need to get over here, but yeah, you get lucky for sure. Right about that. That's really good. Guess I'll just use this bad boy to fly. How far away am I? Quite far, but hopefully I can make it. Anime. Yeah, I'm an avid watcher. Especially when a show comes out that I really enjoy. I was huge into Naruto back in the day, especially when it first came out in America. And then ever since then, I just watched it on my own as the Japanese episodes released. Um, during 2005 is when I first saw a commercial for Naruto. Of course, back then it was only the episodes when he was a kid. Um, but then ever since those episodes, and I kind of became a big fan of it. I started to, like I said, watch the episodes on my own. And I think that was like the first real anime exposure that I got. I mean, not really. I mean, there was some older ones like uh, Inuyasha and things that came on. Used to have something on Cartoon Network called Tsunami. Tsunami was a huge introduction for anime, and also uh, sometimes if they couldn't put it on like Tsunami, it might put it on like Adult Swim. Um, Adult Swim was geared toward adults and stuff. Basically showed you things that um, it couldn't show on like the normal cartoons. Um, you know, hey Ghoster, I'm gonna look that up. Thanks for telling me. And so, like I said, I don't know if you were a Cartoon Network person back in the day. Yeah, exactly. But sometimes they could show a lot of anime on the normal times, but if they couldn't, then they would put it like on Adult Swim. Inuyasha was definitely not something that you could show on any kids any kids show, um, any kids network. But it was always on Adult Swim, unfortunately. And then Yu Yu Hakusho Yu Yu Hakusho was another pretty popular one and stuff like that. So, you know, awesome. Lots of things to is it still running? What are you talking about? Is what's still running? Like Adult Swim or like Tsunami? Oh, I don't think Inuyasha is still going. I mean, you might be able to find it on like an old school, like one of those random old school channels. But I mean, but it's a pretty popular anime in Japan though. So, and the show's over already. It been ended. I mean, if you're asking if they make new episodes, I don't think they're making any new episodes. Um, but it's a very popular show that many people still cling to, you know. There's those shows that kind of stand the test of time and everything. Um Inuyasha is one of those, along with those other classic anime, how it could be. On Adult Swim, honestly, I don't even know what they're playing on Adult Swim these days because um dang, it's way up there. Because I don't even watch it. If I want to watch anime, I just nowadays everything you can stream, so you know. Exactly. So it wasn't always like that, which is why, most of the time your first exposure is on that cable network. So good old good old cable network. Wow, that was easy. The gravity's really low up here. Another map. Sweet, sweet. Hmm. Looks like there's 5 more maps up here. Yeah, you're right about that, man. TV guides. Eventually, those things went virtual. You just scroll on the guide, but then you still have to wait. That's awesome, man. I guess every time I hop on, you gotta open up Twitch and try to get that free average viewer. But that just means I have to stream for a shorter time. Stream for 1 hour, get 3 average people, and then close out the stream, for Twitch at least. Gotta get that affiliate. Using Zelda notes to pinpoint where these old maps are. This game sure does make you travel and explore a lot. Um, Let me see. It says 3. I guess I'll just have to put a plan into motion here. I guess we'll see if it's an average of 3. Hopefully, right? Remember it's an average of 3, so it's the viewers divided by the amount of time I stream. You know, average. So I really have to make sure I'm not, going too far. Huh, what was that? Wonder why it loaded like that. But, you know, I'm gonna end the stream just so I can um I'm gonna end it and just start it up again just so I can see um you know if I hit my average, because if I stream for too long the average will go down, you know. It's a difficult thing to calculate, but if it's not like you know, it has to be kind of, you know what I mean. So I'll be right back then.